Welcome to the channel, guys. I'm Kelly, and this is Patriot Prepper. If you're new to this channel, we talk about everything preparedness and prepping. If that's stuff you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Smash that bell icon so you'll be notified when a new video drops. So in today's video is going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. Typically, I like to stay away from the whole doom and gloom, but that's not going to be the case today. See, we're under attack. We've had a terrorist attack, and in this video we're actually going to go over everything we know about this attack. So make sure you watch this entire video, and once we get to that towards the end, I'll be going over some very simple but very important tips and tricks to keep you and your family safe from these pussy ass terrorists. Alright guys, so this morning at around 3:15, 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar, a U.S. citizen from Texas, drove his truck into a crowd of people celebrating the New Year's on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, Louisiana, killing at least 10 people and injuring dozens more. After running into the crowd, he exited the vehicle and fired upon law enforcement. So they did return fire and killed this terrorist son of a bitch. But 2 law enforcement officers was injured. They was transferred to the local hospital. So an ISIS flag was found and located in this guy's vehicle, along with other weapons, IEDs. Other potential IEDs was also located around this area in the French Quarter. And just they have video surveillance showing 3 men and a woman planting these bombs. This is a very sad day, and my heart goes out to the many people that lost their lives, their loved ones, and has been affected by this. So it hasn't been confirmed yet, but they do believe there is more people, or should I say terrorists involved, which the FBI, they are actively investigating to locate these pieces of shit. So I believe this truck was rented in Houston, Texas, and then they drove it down to Louisiana. They also think that someone else rented that truck and then they swapped drivers to carry out this attack. Now, this could be part of a larger scale attack that includes sleeper cells. We don't know. If that is the case, and this is not an isolated event, this could get very bad very quick. See, these terrorist attacks, they can happen anywhere or at any time. These terrorists, they like to target large gatherings and events so they could kill, hurt, or injure as many people as possible. All right, so I want to go ahead and read y'all the actual FBI statement they put out. Let's see. All right. Today at approximately 3:15, an individual drove a pickup truck into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, killing at least 10 people and injuring dozens of others. After hitting the crowd, he exited the vehicle and fired upon local law enforcement. Law enforcement returned fire. The subject was pronounced deceased at the scene. 2 law enforcement officers was injured and transported to a local hospital. The subject has been identified as 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar, a U.S. citizen from Texas. He was driving a Ford pickup truck, which appears to have been rented, and we are working to confirm how the subject came into possession of this vehicle. An ISIS flag was in the vehicle, and FBI are working to determine the subject's potential associations and affiliations with this terrorist organization. Weapons and potential IED were located in the subject's vehicle. Other potential IEDs were also located in the French Quarters. The FBI special bomb technicians are working with our law enforcement partner to determine if any of these devices are viable, and they will work to render these devices safe. FBI is the lead investigation agency, and we are working with our partners to investigate this as an act of terrorism. We are aggressively running down all leads to identify any possible associates of the subject. FBI has set up a digital tip line, and we ask anyone with information or video of this incident to submit them to www.fbi.gov/Bourbon Street Attack, or call 1-800 So 1-800 and CALL FBI. I said that is the official report that came out, I guess, around 2 o'clock. And then, like I said earlier, since this has came out, they did find some video surveillance of 3 men and a woman actually planning these IEDs or bombs. All right, so I just wanted to read that to y'all. It is available online. Y'all can find that. So I kind of want to go over some tips and strategies. So for surviving terrorist attacks, right? So tips and strategies for preparedness. Terrorist attacks are unpredictable, right? It can happen anywhere, anytime. While the thought of being caught in such a situation is very alarming and disturbing, being informed and prepared can increase your chances of survival. As preppers, it's essential for us to understand potential threats, recognize early warning signs, and know how to respond effectively. So one, situational awareness, situational awareness. Being aware of your surroundings is one of the most critical aspects of avoiding danger. Terrorists often target crowded and high-profile locations. Keep these tips in mind. Observe your surroundings. Take note of exits, potential cover, and anything unusual or out of place. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, do not ignore it. Leave the area and alert the authorities. Avoid complacency. Stay vigilant in crowded areas such as malls, concerts, public transportation hubs, things like airport, and stay updated. Be aware of current events and potential threats that's in your area. So identifying potential threats and learning to recognize early warning signs can give you valuable time to act. Pay attention to suspicious behavior, maybe individuals acting nervous, people loitering in an area for too long, or carrying bulky bags or backpacks, and then also abandoned items, unattended backpacks, suitcases, or packages in public places or areas. Unusual activities, drills, explosions, or gunfire, all this can indicate an ongoing attack. So what we want to do is avoid targets, right? We want to minimize our exposure to these high-risk areas. This can reduce your chances of encountering a terrorist attack. Avoiding high-profile events like large gatherings, especially something with high media coverage, are potential threats. Travel smart. Choose the less busy times for flights. Try to avoid any kind of crowded public areas, right, when possible. And stay and keep a low profile. Avoid drawing any type of unnecessary attention to yourself, especially in these high-risk environments. So typically in these pussy-ass terrorist attacks, we can expect some type of shooting, right? So surviving active shooter situations. If caught in an active shooter situation, you want to follow the run, hide, fight protocol, right? So for run, that means escape, right? You want to try to escape if you can do so safely. Leave your belongings behind so you can move faster, and encourage others to follow you, but don't delay or wait and it delay your escape for them. Next will be hide. So you want to find a secure location out of the shooter's view. Lock or barricade doors, turn off lights, make sure you silence your phone, stay quiet, but be prepared to defend yourself if necessary. And last, the fight, right? As a last resort, you want to use anything available as a weapon to stop or incapacitate the attacker. Commit to your actions to increase your chance of success, meaning you have to go all in. So moving on, um, you know, also with these terrorist attacks, they like to use IEDs or bombs, right? Responding to explosions. Terrorist attacks often involve explosives. So before the blast, if you see a suspicious device, alert the authorities and evacuate that area. During the blast, you want to drop to the ground, cover your head and face, and stay low to protect yourself from debris. And then after the blast, you want to avoid large glass windows or weakened structures. Be cautious of secondary explosions, which are sometimes designed to target first responders or police officers. And then you want to help others if it's safe to do so. Now, talking about explosions, we want to talk about dealing with chemical or biological attacks. So if you suspect a chemical or biological attack, one, you want to evacuate, right? You want to leave that area immediately if it's safe to do so. Two, you want to get cover, right? Use a cloth or a mask to cover your nose or mouth to reduce your exposure. And then you want to decontaminate. Remove clothing, wash your exposed skin thoroughly with soap and water. And then you want to seek medical help. Get professional treatment as soon as possible. Next, preparing in advance. Preppers know the importance of planning ahead, but we have to do it right. You want to create an emergency plan, include escape routes, meeting points, and contact information for your loved ones. Build an EDC kit. Carry your essential items like knives, flashlights, multi-tool, first aid kit, pistols, maybe even a whistle. You want to take first aid training. Learn the basic skills like CPR and how to stop bleeding. Stay connected. Install emergency apps on your phone to receive alerts and updates. And then also, mental preparedness. Staying calm under pressure is critical in a terrorist attack. Control your breathing. Deep breaths can help you stay focused. Stay decisive. Make quick decisions and commit to your actions. That's very important, committing to your actions. And then support others. Helping those around you can also build morale, but also increase survival odds. Surviving a terrorist attack requires preparation, awareness, and a calm mindset. While we cannot predict when or where these events might occur, taking proactive steps can make all the difference. Stay vigilant, stay prepared, and most importantly, stay safe. If you have any additional tips or strategies that I might have missed, please share them in the comments, and as this helps our community stay ready for anything. Thank y'all again, and if y'all found this video useful, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Remember, those who prepare today survive tomorrow. Thank y'all. New Orleans strong, Patriot Prepper out. They call me a